So in my last video, I talked about why being unemployed was a good thing in Project Zomboid because you get to spend more points on whatever traits you want. So today I'm going to go over which traits I think you should pick for your character. But before we get into that, I just want to say that we're getting close to 4,000 subscribers, which is crazy. And I just want to thank you all for that, and at 5,000 subscribers, I was thinking of doing some type of special video to celebrate, so I'm looking forward to that. And since we're on the topic, if you enjoy my content and want to see more, think about going down and clicking that like and subscribe button. It really is just the best way you can support my channel. And while you're down there, comment what your favorite traits to pick when making your character are in Project Zomboid. Alright, so let's get into the video. So let's go over the basics. If you pick unemployed, you have 8 points to spend on traits. If you pick an actual occupation, this number will be lowered down to anywhere between 2 and -8 points, depending on which occupation you pick. But for this video, I'll be assuming you picked unemployed for simplicity's sake. But if you did pick a different occupation, then you can still follow along. Just make sure when you're done picking your traits, this number has to be 0 or above, or else the game won't let you progress. So when I start off picking my traits, I usually start off by giving myself negative traits. Now the reason I do this is because picking negative traits first gives you more points to spend on positive traits. For me, I always pick Sunday Driver and Slow Reader because I feel like these two perks don't really affect my gameplay too much, and I don't really notice the negative attributes in game, so that's a free 3 points right there. I do recommend going through all these though and reading what they do, because I might not mind being feeble and a thirsty boy, but you may want to be strong and well hydrated, so what works for me may not work for you. And also, I just really gotta ask, the first time you saw this trait, did you think it said homophobic? Because I swear, I saw this and sat here for 15 minutes contemplating whether zombies could be gay or not, and then I finally realized I'm just dyslexic and it actually says homophobic. Which apparently isn't even a word according to words, so I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. But I digress, because if I keep talking about gay zombies, I might get myself cancelled. So yeah, look at the negative traits and figure out which ones you think wouldn't affect you all too much, and get those extra points. And also, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I do believe if you pick traits like weak or unfit, you can get rid of those negative attributes by working out in game, so if you are willing to sacrifice your zombie killing ability early game for some extra points, that may be a free 10 points for you to spend. But before we move on to positive traits, let me show you which negative perks I usually pick. So to get the most points available, I'll pick Sunday Driver and Slow Reader like I said before, but depending on if I want more points or not to spend, I'll also get Conspicuous, Prone to Illness, Smoker, and Weak Stomach. Conspicuous because I don't really care about being spotted by zombies, Prone to Illness because unless you get bitten or out in the cold or in the rain, it won't really affect you all too much. Smoker because cigarettes are fairly common, and Weak Stomach because as long as you don't eat shitty food, you'll be fine. These work for me but may not work for you, so like I said before, go look at all these traits yourself and pick which ones you think won't hinder your gameplay. So now onto the positive traits. So if all the negative traits I picked, now I have 26 points to spend. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you which ones I usually get. So for my positive perks, I'll pick Fast Healer, Fast Learner, Handy, and Keen Hearing. Fast Healer because you heal from injuries and illness faster, and it reduces the severity of your injuries. Fast Learner because you learn skills faster. Handy because not only does it give you +1 in carpentry and maintenance, but it also makes your build stronger by 100%, except for walls. And I'm not sure if that counts for fences or not, but it's still nice. And finally, I pick Keen Hearing because most of the time I die in this game, it's because a zombie sneaks up behind me and takes a chunk out of my neck, and this trait makes it so you can see that little fucker way before he can get to you. And again, as I've said before, these traits work for me, but everyone has a different play style, so pick traits that fit your style of play. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.